Tip daily presence. 10 things that make you look like a loser. Fun fact: you don't need to be broke, humiliated, or publicly fail to look like a loser. You could have a decent job, dress okay, maybe even have a decent social circle, but still be quietly giving off loser energy without even realizing it. Here's the hard truth: loser vibes aren't always loud. They don't come from one big, embarrassing failure. They come from small patterns, silent habits, everyday reactions, the things you do or don't do that tell the world, hey, I don't respect myself, so why should you? The worst part? Most people walk around like this for years, wondering why life feels like it's stuck on repeat. So let's break it down. These are the 10 subtle but powerful behaviors that kill your respect, damage your reputation, and hold you back from being taken seriously. 1. Constantly complaining without taking action. We all have our bad days. Everyone vents now and then. But if your life sounds like a non-stop complaint hotline about your boss, your relationship, your body, your childhood, your bank account, but you never make a single move to change anything, people will stop listening. In the beginning, people might show empathy. I'm sorry you're going through that. But soon, that empathy fades, and it's replaced with embarrassment and avoidance. Why? Because complaining without action screams, I see the problem, but I'm too weak or lazy to fix it. And that's not relatable. It's repelling. Eventually, people stop trusting your words, and they definitely stop respecting you. 2. Bragging about things you used to do. You had a cool job 10 years ago. You won a trophy once. You traveled to a wild place that one summer. Awesome. But if those moments are still your go-to stories today, you're sending a very clear message. My best days are behind me. Winners talk about what they're building. Losers talk about what they used to be. It might feel like you're being nostalgic, but the truth is, it signals that you haven't done anything new, meaningful, or exciting in a long time. People don't want to be around a walking scrapbook of faded success. They want to be around people who are going somewhere. 3. Always needing to one-up people. Let's say someone tells you they got a new job. Instead of saying, wow, that's awesome, you immediately say, well, I had 3 offers last month. Or someone mentions they ran a 5K and you blurt out, that's cool. I've done 2 marathons. Sound familiar? Here's the deal. Constantly trying to outshine people makes you look insecure, not impressive. It tells everyone around you that you can't handle someone else's win without making it about you. Eventually, people stop sharing their joy with you. They start hiding their accomplishments. Why? Because they know you'll make it weird. You become emotionally draining, not emotionally supportive. And without even noticing, you end up isolated. 4. Dressing like you don't care when it actually matters. We're not saying you need to dress like James Bond 24/7. But when the moment calls for it, like a job interview, a first date, a networking event, and you show up looking like you just rolled out of bed, that's a problem. Because here's what it says: I don't take this seriously. And maybe you shouldn't either. Dressing well isn't about vanity. It's about effort. It's about signaling, this matters to me. I showed up with intention. People don't need you to wear designer brands. They just want to see that you cared enough to show up with respect for the moment and for yourself. 5. Obsessing over your looks constantly. Now, here's the flip side. Caring too much about your appearance. Mirror checking every 2 minutes, editing every Instagram photo, fishing for compliments, makes you look fragile. Why? Because it screams, my entire self-worth is built on how attractive I feel today. And trust me, that's not power. That's paper-thin confidence. Real confidence is quiet. It doesn't need validation every second. If your sense of worth rises and falls with how many likes or compliments you get, you'll always feel unstable, and people will sense that. 6. Seeking validation nonstop. This one's brutal but true. You get a promotion, and 30 seconds later, you're crafting the perfect Instagram post. You hit the gym once, and you need everyone to know. You accomplish something minor, and can't stop dropping hints to get praise. Being proud of yourself? Healthy. Begging for validation? Desperate. Here's the test. Are you sharing because you're genuinely excited? Or are you posting, fishing, hinting, hoping someone will clap for you? People respect those who don't need applause to feel worthy. Confidence built on external validation is like building a mansion on sand. It'll collapse at the first storm. 7. Acting like you know everything. You might think confidence means having all the answers, but real confidence comes from knowing what you don't know. Pretending to be the smartest person in the room makes you look insecure, not intelligent. People start to see you as arrogant, closed off, and unteachable. The strongest people are humble enough to ask questions, to say I don't know, and to listen. The moment you think you have nothing left to learn is the moment you stop growing, and that's the moment others stop respecting you. 8. Being cynical about everything. Mocking other people's dreams. Laughing at new ideas. Rolling your eyes at every goal, every success story, every bit of good news. You might think it makes you look smart or realistic, but it doesn't. It makes you look bitter. Like life beat you down so hard you stop believing anything good can happen. And that energy, it's heavy. No one wants to be around it. Optimism doesn't mean being naive. It means having enough strength to believe again. Cynicism is the coward's armor. Take it off. 9. Letting people disrespect you repeatedly. You don't get points for letting people walk all over you. Being the bigger person doesn't mean being a doormat. If someone talks down to you, constantly cancels plans, ignores your boundaries, and you just keep letting it slide, you're sending a loud message. I don't think I deserve respect. People treat you the way you allow them to. And if you never stand up for yourself, they'll keep lowering the bar until you're invisible. You don't need to start fights, but you do need to enforce your value, quietly, consistently, without apology. 10. Refusing to learn from your mistakes. Failure is not the problem. Repeating the same mistakes over and over is. You dated the wrong person. Fine, but you date the same type again? That's not bad luck, it's bad judgment. You overspent once and ended up broke. It happens. But if you keep doing it, that's irresponsibility, not misfortune. Winners learn, losers repeat. Life is constantly teaching. But are you listening? Because at the end of the day, your failures don't define you. Your refusal to grow from them does. Final thoughts. Here's the truth. Nobody is born a loser. And nobody has to stay one, either. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to be perfect. You don't even need to win all the time. But if you carry yourself with intention, humility, and a hunger to grow, you will shift how the world treats you. So take a hard look at these habits. Be brutally honest. Fix what you can. Raise your standards. And watch your life change. If you made it this far, I know one thing for sure. You're not here to play small. So act like it. Hit that like button, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you're serious about becoming your best self. And if you know someone who needs this wake-up call, do them a favor. Share this with them. Because in life, you're either getting better or getting left behind.